Hi everyone, this is Jenny from Cosmic Hearts Healing. How's everyone doing today? This recording is going to be for Libra, June 2019. Just to explain, I like to do card readings that are focused on self-love and growth. So most of the cards will just be focused on yourself. I believe that pure abundance and love come from within. And once you get to that place, your whole life kind of transforms around you. So normally I pull about 12 cards, but you guys got a lot more, so I just want to jump in and get started, okay? So for week one, we have the Princess of Stones. And this card says to me that this dolphin and this lady are like diving deep into how they feel. They're recognizing something about themselves. And she does look very determined on this one. If you can see it, if you can see her face. She looks like she's enjoying the ride. But I asked to clarify what you guys are diving deep about, and I got the environment card. Now this is going to be different for everyone. This could be your job environment, your work environment, your job environment, your health, your food. So maybe for everyone it's not going to be the same, but you are diving deep to see how your environment and the things around you affect your life, okay? And I feel like part of this card reading means that you aren't sharing with everyone. I know I am an air sign. You guys are too. Part of what we're here to learn and do in our lifetime is to learn how to give and receive our energy. So maybe you're holding a lot of this in and not seeking help outside of yourself, that you're kind of hiding this. That's why it's got the camouflage card, okay? And then the last card for week one talks about that there is help for you. There is unforeseen support, whether that be from like your spirit guides, from God if you believe in God, from universe, from friends and family. You know, I've been online just trying to Google something, and when I'm trying to Google something, I come across another thing that leads me to like a beautiful soul. So you never know when like things are right around the corner. So have faith that if you're going through a lot of changes, that there are people or spirits around there to support you. So then I asked to clarify, and these are the cards that I make, and I got detachment. So again, I feel like this is saying that you are being detached from seeking help from outside of you, which sometimes it's good to be detached from others, but then other times, you know, when we really need the support or we're going through something, it's really good to have support that we need. And then for week one, we got a new life. Like, I feel a lot of you are just like coming to wake up to wanting a new life, or wanting to release this part of you, or wanting to work through whatever you're seeing right here in this depth, okay? So for week two, this is the Chariot card. This is normally the card of wanting to take action, driving forward, which I think that it is saying that, but something that really pulled me this time was, if you look on the wheel, there's like mask after mask after mask. All right, and to me those masks are saying like our ego self, so our wounding. Like a mask that I used to wear was being in fear, being scared, being overgiver. Like, so I wore lots of different masks that kept me in this karmic wheel of moving forward in life, okay? So really go inwards and ask yourself, like, if you're repeating patterns in your life, because also down here, you got the round for round. And round means that you are repeating patterns in your life. So if you're repeating a pattern in your life that you're not necessarily enjoying, like try to tap in and see what mask is causing that within yourself. Like I had relationships before where there was a lot of arguing and a lot of yelling back and forth. But once I stepped into my new self, once I released the mask of anger and I stepped into love, it took time, but it brought more love into the relationship. So I have on my Facebook page a good like energy chart of like positive ego versus negative ego. So tapping into that list and seeing like which negative ego are we carrying that's keeping us trapped, okay? And I was going to clarify for that, but it's going to be different for everyone. It's too hard to clarify, so I got told no. But then the card underneath it was unclear communication. So again, I feel like there's something that you're detaching or hiding or not being clear about. So if this is happening in your environment, it cannot change. Like when I was in that relationship with the yelling, you know, I was taking in the same negative energy, not enjoying it. But until I made clear communication to my environment around me and changed that energy within myself, that's when I broke the pattern, okay? But this could be with food, this could be with work. I used to hold myself back with work by being scared to put my true self out there. I used to hold myself back with my weight by eating unhealthy food. So for everyone, it's going to be something different, okay? And then for the third week, we got the 8 of Stones, which is purification. So I feel like the rest of this reading can go one of two ways. You can either like really tap into yourself. You can really tap into your emotions by tapping into how you feel. It really tells you like when you're upset, when you're angry, when you're feeling a lower energy, that's something that you can ask yourself, what do I need to do to stop creating this round and round or this lower energy? And if you find that something, it's coming up a lot, that's what they want you to work on right now. It takes time to break them all down, but there's one major one that they want you to work on right now. So if you tap into those emotions, this half of the reading can go one way or it can go another way. So I'm going to read it both ways for you. This lady has noticed, she has tapped into her emotions and she's changing them, okay? She's holding the red flower, which is the root chakra. She knows the growth and what mask she needs to let go of, but she's still feeling like unsure of herself. So she's still just kind of taking a rest and trying to purify herself, taking that break to move forward. Also with this card, I want to ask you guys, since she's leaning up against the totem, think of an animal right now and then look that up on the internet. Look what that spirit animal means for you. And maybe that could help guide you with this energy here, okay? I know that there's a bunch of dragonflies on this page. Dragonflies, I mean change, transformation. One thing about air signs are we are usually very, very, very adaptable with change. But I know for me, it was hard well, after I got into it, I was fine. But even taking the shift of, you know, when I shifted and decided to look inside of myself and what I needed to change, that was like a hard shift for me. But once I got into it, I loved it. And then you got the unfinished symphony. This could mean like this pattern isn't going to be broken and you're going to continue it. Or it could mean that pattern is broken. And like I said earlier, after that one, there's more to go. Like You know, I feel like to clear a lot of your karma, it takes years to do that. So you just need to keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. Like even small things like road rage, you know, you can break it down so much of things that you need to shift within your life just to find more peace and joy. Like you can't change the flow of traffic, so why not enjoy it? You know, having a new outlook on life to bring in happy into your life, okay? But this is like an ongoing thing. So embrace where you are, love it. And then for week 4, we got the 2 of Bones. Now, this could mean goals obtained thanks to going within and looking at your true self, having that willpower and that self-knowledge, okay? Or if it was reversed, and I don't read reversals, it could mean that you're not seeing yourself clearly. Since underneath it, we got separation of self and spirit, some of you are going to be reading this card upside down, okay? Not seeing yourself clearly. They want me to turn it back up to send you that energy and the healing energy vibe. I'm going to put it on this card for you guys. And again, the way that I do is by tapping into my emotions. Green is the heart chakra, okay? Red is lower energy. We all have both energies, always, okay? Just learning how to control this red energy and creating it more into the heart chakra space, okay? So this green heart chakra guy is saying like, come on, come with me, you know? And maybe for a few of you, it is letting go of anger, which it will take time, and it takes steps to do that. But most of the time, it's just standing in that willpower and taking that first step and saying no more, you know? And then after you do it, it gets easier from there. So this card is a sign of separation of self and spirit. And to clarify that, we got be honest with yourself. And there is another dragonfly. So just be honest with yourself about how you're feeling, what you see within yourself. Make communication to anyone around you that you're feeling this, and this is what you're going through, and this is what you need for yourself, okay? Another way that we can experience separation of self and spirit, and maybe not understanding our true self and our loving self, could be by, this card means one or two things. This card can mean going by the book, like the Catholic Church says. Or I like to also use this with like, since it's my mom, that means I have to blank. Or the government says blank, which of course half the times we actually have to listen to that, or more than half the times, but you know, something that we see on TV, something outside of us that is telling us how to act, okay? But like, I always use my cards. I was born and raised in the Catholic Church. I know a lot of people don't agree with cards. To me, it's a beautiful piece of paper. It's a way to tap into energy, to give us guidance in our life, okay? I don't view them as bad at all. So, you know, but if I wanted to hold tight to what some people said, that would cause a separation of spirit and self within myself, okay? So this third card, or the last card, is a beautiful card to end on. If she's in her upright position, this is the Queen of Bones. If you see all the snakes around her, even her dress is made of like snake skin, because she shed her new skin and rebirthed a new life for herself, filled with passion. She's independent. She's like of herself. And to clarify that, I got the ending card. And endings sometimes can be hard, even if it's an ending of something within ourselves. Like I noticed over the Scorpio new moon that there was something that I really needed to let go of. And you know, it's hard because when I let go of that, I have to let go of maybe some other people that's attached to that ending, or like at one point I'm hoping to take this job and expand it, and then I'll have to let go of my other job, and I really don't mind that other job, you know? So it's like sometimes endings, like turning into this new person, which is actually a more positive thing, a more loving thing, can bring endings, even endings that are like hard for us to face within ourselves, okay? So if you're going through that, just have compassionate understanding for yourself. Have compassionate understanding for others around you too, because like I said, when you step into a new personality, when you step into a higher self, you have to understand that people around you are used to that old self, and it takes them maybe, you know, a little bit a while to like change with you. All right. So the affirmations for the month is: my only limit is my own mind, and I attract those that help me reach my goals. Which this is perfect for the first week of that person, that unexpected person or that unexpected guide or someone being there to support you through that. This is just, again, saying that that energy will be there or is there already, but sometimes we just can't see it around us, okay? I always say that someone can only love you to the depths that they love themselves, but someone can only also see you clearly to the depths that you love yourself. So there's lots of ways that we can like cloud what we see in life. All right, and then this one I'm going to read out of the book. It's called Gypsy, Blame My Gypsy Soul. And I think this is perfect for air signs because I think we do have that change attitude. We are like... All right, and my phone died, so let's try this again. And this card says, you are encouraged to say yes to new opportunities and adventures, ideas and connections, especially the ones that fill your heart with a sense of excitement. Perhaps just before your mind begins to dwell on doubts and concerns, trying to talk you out of something before you even give it a chance. You can handle the unfamiliar better than most. Once you get your bearings, you'll find a way to thrive, to enjoy what you discover and experience. Let the yearning of your soul to explore the new and exciting inspire you. The unfamiliar and the unknown hold great blessings for you. Open yourself up to new horizon. And the spiritual guidance says, there's wanderlust in your soul, the heart quest for new worlds and amazing experiences. You are supposed to feel this way. You have a gypsy soul that will always seek out something new and different. This is just how your life is meant to be, a divine adventure. And there is an adventure that is meant just for you. Places to see, people to meet, experience to have. You are meant to go on a journey inside of yourself and out of this world. You are meant to explore a world bigger than the one you currently know. It's going to happen. Trust in divine timing. Be open to the life has in store for you. Maybe you are a little afraid of wonder if you are brave enough. Quick answer, you are brave enough, and then some. Maybe you worry that you have missed your chance, but you cannot miss your destiny. It is right here waiting for you, and your gypsy soul is going to grow and fulfill even more of a purpose for which you were born. And one thing about this month is we have the sun in Gemini, and then we have the new moon in Gemini coming up on June 3rd. So if you are having those thoughts that are flip-flopping back and forth, I always say just pick the one towards healthy, pick the one towards fun. Healthy and fun. Like, don't just pick the one towards fun, but healthy plus fun, and go that way. So yeah, and if anyone's interested in the cards that I use, I have a lot of decks, so I'll just show you them really quick. Got the Fairy cards by Doreen Virtue, the Wisdom Oracle, the Goddess ones, my Tarot cards, and then this one's just a local one close to me in Illinois. So yeah, And hopefully everyone has a good month of June. And if you could comment, like, and subscribe, I would appreciate it. And if anyone's interested in having a private reading, all the information is in the box below. Love ya. Bye.